Hi, I'm Drew, and if you're a high school athlete dreaming of playing at the collegiate level, then you've come to the right place. At Get Recruited USA, I personally understand the challenges athletes face in getting noticed by college coaches because I was one of them for 11 years, and I'm currently a high school academy coach for the last four. 15 years later, I still hear the same questions being asked. How do I get colleges to even just look at me? Am I good enough to play college sports? How do I get in touch with coaches? My parents and I have no idea how to even start the process. Well, that's why we built this platform to streamline your recruitment journey using our #1 rated software program. This software tracks your recruiting journey from start to finish. My own players that I coach use the software and they love it. They tell me it's super easy to use with video instructions in the film room for every step of their recruiting journey. To getting text message alerts from coaches, now that's fire. Because of this software, I have a 100% placement rating of sending my kids to colleges at Division II to NAIA colleges all over the last 4 years. Now, your next question you're asking is, Coach, how are you different from the other sites out there? Great question. First off, we are not a website or an agency like NCSA. We are a software platform. We provide you with the tools necessary to manage your journey and get noticed by college coaches. Now, why did I say D2 to NAIA? The reason is someone put in your head that if you don't go to Division I, your life is over. That is the dumbest thing I hear from athletes every single year in all sports. Now, it's great to have that as a goal. Don't get me wrong, that part's great. However, the reality is only 2% of kids go to a D1 school, and they've been looked at for years and offered since they were probably 12 to 14 years old. So, unless if you're a late bloomer type of athlete, if you were already a Division I caliber player, you wouldn't need our help to be recruited. You would have already been offered. So this software platform is for you guys and girls, the 98% of athletes that want to play sports in college. Being noticed and getting exposure is the #1 reason athletes get recruited. This is why almost every school offers sports camp exposure. Initially, no one really looks or understands that many schools at the lower levels offer as good or better both academic and athletic programs. You probably don't know that kids that play in D2 to NAIA end up enjoying the heck out of their college experience. Why? Because those schools and coaches want you to enjoy both sides, being a student and being an athlete. You cannot and will not get that at Division I. Just not going to happen. And really because your sport at Division I is your full-time job. There is no room for anything else. So again, that's why we created Get Recruited USA, to empower athletes and get them noticed and provide the exposure needed to get recruited. There are hundreds of scholarship opportunities to play your sport while also getting a great education. Now, let's dive into the software and show you guys how cool our software is. So when you get an account and your login credentials, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to My Account and the notifications. Put your phone number in and make sure all of these are highlighted in green. Why? Because when you get a response from a coach, it's going to come to your cell phone as a text message. And if you're a coach, it'll come to you and your player as well. So this is step one, super important. Now, this is going to be your home screen right here. You have tabs on the left, and you have your recruitment timeline smack dab in the middle here. Okay, for us, this is what it's all about to help your recruiting journey from start to finish. And it all starts with the recruitment questionnaire, and it all the way ends to scholarship. And I'm going to go more into this in a second. Below the home stuff, okay, you have other information here. We have a new section that's added for your schedule. So if you want to put your sports schedule on this, you can, from where it is to the dates, win, loss, what kind of game or match it was, championship league, whatever it is you want to put in there, you can. And if you need more information about it, all you got to do is click the Read More tab at the bottom here. Next one is keep your profile updated, and it tells you why you should always keep your profile updated. And if you need more info, again, just click the Read More button there. Next, we have the right schools matter. And below it tells you why targeting the right schools 100% matters to fit your athletic and your academic levels. And if you need more information about that, just click the Read More button right there. So that's all the front page there. Okay. Next, on the tab side, you have Welcome Letter, Film Room, Recruitment, and Find My School. Once you click on the Welcome Letter, it says Welcome, Hello, and below that you have a video library in caps and in blue. So just go ahead and click that next. And then it takes you to our next tab, which is the Film Room. Now, the Film Room has 7 videos, and each video, it will explain how to do and create each tab for your profile that will then become a website. So this is great. It's easy. It's easy to do, and all you got to do is watch the videos and then do exactly what the video says to complete the profile. And if you ever get lost or confused, you have questions, all you have to do is go back to this Film Room tab, watch the video where your question is, and then you will have your answer from there. Next tab, we have My Recruitment and the profile information. Okay, after watching the videos, you'll go through them. You got the biography tab, photos, metrics, sport, your academics, and the mom and dad tab. Now, once you fill out all these tabs, your bio will be automatically created for you. You don't have to do anything with it. It's done. If you want to add or change some stuff, you're more than welcome to. Not a problem. And then at the bottom, you just put your accomplishments in there and make sure you save it. Next, we have the videos tab. And to add a video, you just click the add video button here on the right. And then you'll have the option of adding a YouTube video or a huddle video. Or if you have both, you can upload both as well. And then when you save it, it'll just pop up right here. And then if you need to edit or delete, you'll have options on the buttons right here for that to happen. So next you have the instructors tab, and if you want to add a high school coach or if you have a private coach, you can add them in here too. Just click the add instructor button here, type in the information, save it, and then it'll pop up right here at the bottom. And again, if you need to edit anything, just click the edit button. And then if you're not working with someone, just hit the trash can button for that. Next one is the custom stats, same thing. Click add statistic, and then just type in the name that you want the statistic to be and what that is. Click save, and then again, it pops up right here. You can edit or fully get rid of it with the trash can buttons here on the right. Now, this is the new tab I was telling you about, the scheduling. So here you can put your entire game schedule in this tab, where it was, who you faced, what kind of game or match it was, where, result, and the final scores as well. And then at the bottom, make sure you add it or save it. And then that will automatically be saved to your profile. This is great because when coaches open this and they want to see your schedule, they'll be able to check it out and make sure that they'll see the results and everything. But more importantly, I think if they want to possibly come out and watch you play, all they got to do is just look at your scheduling tab and it's right there for them. Next, after all that, you have the settings tab. Okay, the status one here, when you click it, you'll have either I'm still working on it, or if you're done and you're ready to show it, just click this button and select add to the world. And then you get to create your own custom link. You can put whatever you want as your custom link and then click save changes after that. Now for the next tab, you can either click the blue button here or just go to the tab right here on the left. But I think it's easier just to press the blue button. So when you press that, your profile website shows up, it's created, it's done. Okay, you got your videos and accomplishments up top. Beautiful picture of yourself right there. Social handles, if you have them. The bio that's already been generated is done right there for you. And then you have the sports. If you're a multi-sport athlete, you can pick more than one if you want to, right? But the primary sports stuff and positioning is right there. And then at the bottom, you have your metrics and your academic stuff down there. And then below all this, you have the custom stats. Now, the next tab is browsing schools. So if you don't know what school you want to go to, but you want to check it out, go ahead. This is why it's here. Okay, we have an NCAA tab up top. We have a junior college tab. We have an NAIA tab and the Christian League tab as well. They're starting to make a comeback, which I think is great. And if you're younger than that and you're just looking for a private high school to be involved in, we have a tab for that as well to the right. So when you browse schools, you have division, sports, state, conference. If you know the state and conference, great, go ahead, put them in. If you don't, that's fine. But for each tab, you select what division you want to look at and then put your primary sport in there as well. Click filter, and then the schools will pop up here at the bottom. So for demo purposes, I'm a golf coach, so I did golf for all these. And for the NCAA, we have 567 schools. Now, if you don't know anything about a school and you want to check it out, just click the Learn More button, and that will pop everything up for you about the school. It has a location. It has the school website, the athletic website, how many kids go there, what the total cost is, in-state and out-of-state. And below all that, it has coaching information and the names for all that as well. So that is a great tab. And again, we have all the leagues in here: NCAA, JUCO, NAIA, junior college, and then private high schools, like I said earlier. When you figure it out, just click filter, good to go. And if you know outright the school that you want to target, all you got to do is put the school name right there. It'll pull it up. And then save it, and it'll automatically be saved in your timeline. So once you add the schools that you want to potentially talk to and get to know more of from an athletic program standpoint, there's going to be a plus button here. Just click the button and save it on each of the tabs up top here, and then they will automatically be saved. And then when you click the My Schools tab here, the schools that you saved will pop up, and you'll have two buttons on the right-hand side, okay, your timeline button and your trash can button if you no longer are interested in the school or the coach is no longer interested. There's no reason to have it up here, so just click the delete tab there. Now, each school is going to have its own separate timeline. So make sure for each school that you want to look at and learn more about through the coaches and the programs, make sure each one of these you click the recruiting timeline button here to go through each one of them for each school. And again, once you figure out what school you want to go to, click the plus button here, and it'll automatically be saved and then take you back to the My Schools tab. When you click on that, it'll automatically be saved. Okay, when you click the timeline button there on the right for the school, this pops up right here. This is your recruiting timeline from start to finish. Okay, and it starts with the recruiting questionnaire. And again, you'll have the option of completing that when you click the Learn More tab in the school. You can do it right off of that. Or when you click this tab, this button first, you can complete the questionnaire through this. But again, this is your recruiting timeline. This is the recruiting process from start to finish. This is how it works. One other thing I'll mention is the note tab up here. I like this tab a lot as a coach because mom and dad are going to have questions and athletes not so much, very little. So if you ever want to take notes on what you talk about with the coach, click this button and save it. And if you don't, that's fine. But parents especially, this is a great tool for you to have so you can write down your questions and then ask them when you have the phone calls or the Zooms, and they'll be right there in your notes tab. You just save them. It's already going to be there for you, good to go, and you can go back at any time and remember what was talked about, the questions you asked, and what the responses were. So these are going to be the different type of membership plans that we have on our website. Okay, we have a walk-on package, which is basically an a la carte package. So the basic athlete package is $49.99. And if you want to tack on some other stuff from the walk-on, you can. We have champion and we have MVP packaging as well. And then, like I said before, walk-on package, it's a la carte. You can pick whichever one you want to add on to it. And there's a lot more at the bottom there. Athlete, same thing. This is the basic one, $49 a month. And below it tells you all you get from that package. Champion, $150 a month. Below it kind of tells you what comes with that. And then last we have our MVP package, $300 a month, and everything you'll get from that package as well. Now, this is really cool right here. So if you're a coach and you want to sign your team up, which I highly encourage from an accountability standpoint, when it's all said and done, this is what the coaching scoreboard is going to look like. Just like this. Okay, you'll have all your players on here, and then all you'll do is just click their resume link right here, and then the recruiting timeline for each athlete will pop up, and then you as the coach or you as the parent will be able to see exactly where your athlete is in the recruiting timeline and the recruiting process. So if they're way behind, you're going to know about it. If they're doing the timeline, they're going to know about it. So again, it's a great tool to hold them accountable for getting this done. So that's it for my presentation of Get Recruited USA. Any questions or comments that you have, love to hear them. On YouTube, leave me comments, DM me on the others. If there's anything you want me to talk about specifically, I am more than happy to do that. Just let me know, and I look forward to seeing you again.